Kinky Girls, and welcome back. It's your girl Tenell of Kinky to the Core, and welcome back to part 5 of planning for a special event / party. As you guys know, if you've been following the series, my daughter turned 16, and I am so behind with these videos, but we're on part 5, the unexpected and the last minute things to do, in the last month or 2 months. So for those who hasn't been following, there are 4 of the videos. Like I said, this is part 5. So in part 1, we just talked about the basics of planning for a special event. Part 2 was the venue. Part 3, I showed you simple and easy DIY decorations that you can use throughout the party / event. And part 4 is where I shop, where to, find the best deals, to shop around. And that's initially what I did, was to shop around. And today we're going to discuss things that goes wrong, what to do was go wrong, unforeseen events or problems that may occur, because of course, let's face it, life, nothing ever goes smooth as planned. So I want to touch bases on what you can do when things go awry. Instead of pulling your hair out and crying and getting upset about it, go to plan B, go to plan C. Always have a backup plan when planning a party / event. And also we're going to discuss what to do in the leading up to the last 2 months or 2 leading up to the event or party. Now, let's talk about unforeseen problems, issues that may occur while you are planning your special event. I, for one, would suggest to always have a backup plan, have someone, always have a backup plan, and always have another person or company, not on standby that you can possibly use. For instance, I spoke to the balloon decorator months in advance, way before August. I want to say between June and July. I had reached out to her because I was also on the planning committee for my 20th reunion, high school reunion. So I asked her for those particular 2 events, to decorate for our high school reunion, what was the cost going to be, and to provide some balloons for my daughter's 16th birthday and what the cost would be. So we discussed all of those things, and she said, she put me down in her books, but leading up to the event, she did not contact me. I contacted her maybe like 2 weeks before the birthday party to find out, what do you need a deposit now? Blah, blah, blah. She totally forgot about it. By the time she reached out to me, it was like a week before the party, and she couldn't do it. So I'm like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? We already had plenty of decorations, but I just thought the balloons would really set it off. So I really wasn't too stressed. And at the end of the day, it was a budget saver. So that was something that we was able to cross off the list. She did have balloons, and I'm going to show you what I did. And I'm also going to link the video that I watched. I found someone on YouTube how to make balloon towers, because that's what she was going to be using. So I'm like, okay, so push comes to shove, I can find a helium tank at Party City, Walmart, Target, any of those 3 stores, and create a balloon tower myself. You're creative. Hey, you can do it. Why not? So, like I said, I went on YouTube and I found this great balloon decorator here on YouTube. and he is amazing. Everything that he used was from the Dollar Tree, which was a plus. So I ended up making total of 4 balloon towers, which were, let's see, some balloons I had already had from Amazon. So I would say the balloon pump was $1. The balloons, I used 2 bags from the dollar store. So I say about 4, let's say 8 bags of balloons total. So that's $8. So now we're up to $9. And then the string that goes around, so $10. So I originally was going to spend $80 a piece for 2 towers, so it's going to be $160, and I end up spending $10 for 4 balloon towers instead. So the point being is, don't panic, don't get too nervous about it. There's always YouTube, there's always Pinterest. If it's not the exact same thing, that you can probably get something similar to what you
So I found this great tutorial on YouTube, and the name of the channel is Balloon Saga. He has amazing, inexpensive balloon towers and balloon decorations, so definitely check them out. I will put the link down below. And the most important thing, that all of these supplies can be purchased at Dollar Tree. I purchased the black and white balloons from Dollar Tree, and I had ordered silver and gold balloons from Amazon. The balloon pump is a handheld balloon pump, which also can be found at Dollar Tree, and this white string can be purchased at Dollar Tree as well. So like I stated before, all 4 towers was a total of $10. And it was really, really easy, you guys. Really easy. And this is what it looks like once I completed the tower.
Also, another cost-saving budget or something that was unforeseen was my daughter was super busy with volleyball tournaments, school tryouts for the volleyball league that she's in when she's off season from high school. It was just a whole lot, and everybody seemed like they was having a party. She was really busy. So I really couldn't sit down and plan a day for this young lady who was going to take photos for her. And she was a student, so I didn't mind paying her. You know, I know her because she was one of my mentors. So I was going to use this young lady that I did mentor when I was working at this housing development, and me and her keep in contact. She loves photography and music and things of that nature. So, but we couldn't coordinate time. And then I was like, okay, instead of spending that extra money, so instead of using her, I said I have all this equipment here that I use for YouTube, and I could do it cost effectively. I didn't have a backdrop stand. What I use for my backdrop is what is this called? I use a garment rack, and I went to Walmart and I got some fabric. You can either use fabric or a tablecloth. This is the black tablecloth, and underneath here is a pink tablecloth that I use for her background. I got this material from Walmart. I think it was like $3 or $4 for, I think I got 2 yards, something like that. So that was one unforeseen incident that so I'm going to show you guys what I did after we had the photo shoot and to make the party more personal.
Okay, you guys, so this is an example how I use the pink material or fabric that I got from Walmart. And as you can see later on, once you edit it, it looks amazing. And also you want to use nature or your outside elements And, you know, I just simply use things that was in our yard, our basement, in front of our house, and things of that nature. And then also I created these cute little uh, labels that go on tables, and I created this using Pick Monkey. I also use those to do my thumbnails for YouTube as well. So you can, if you do not feel like doing that, you can also purchase them at Etsy. Just the same place when I order her invitations. Normally they run between $5 and up depending on what you have. And then once I did that, I got everything printed from Walgreens. Like I said, 4x6 runs about 29 cents, I believe. Um, and I just printed out her pictures and these little posts that I created from PicMonkey, and I put them in these frames, which I purchased from the Dollar Tree. And also, as you can see, some of the backgrounds that I use file folders that I found in the dollar section at Target, and they were black and gold, different types of print, and it just add a little bit pop to each photo. And then I also edit the photos myself using a photo editor that I have on my computer. I think it's just the regular Microsoft photo editor that comes with my computer. Nothing too fancy, nothing dramatic. And yeah, you guys, that's it. You also want to add props to your photo shoot. We use bubbles, which I believe this is one of my favorite pictures of her. I absolutely love it. It's like so fun, so girly. And she wanted pink, and I'm glad she did because it gave color to her black and white theme, black and white and gold theme. So yeah, you guys. So also to add to the photo booth table, we purchased these props because her birthday is so close to Halloween. It was a blessing because I always find great things. I've got these handheld photo props from Target, and the mask I got from Walgreens and Dollar Tree for $1. And then you guys, you also want to, you know, leave a little quotes. And this is what I created. She leaves a little sparkle wherever she goes. And like I said, I create everything for PicMonkey. And as you can see, the photo booth, that black and white, is one of the file folders that I just cut up and put in a frame. And voila, you guys, something quick and simple, inexpensive way to pizzazz up your party and give your guests something to talk about and share, and it just adds your own personal touch.
Unforeseen incident was trying to find a DJ. Now, I have a friend that's in the music industry, and he was supposed to hook me up with a popular DJ. He was in the process of moving, so he was very hard to get in contact with to get information for the DJ. So I called around. Thank God my daughter found someone from her high school. They had assembly, and one of the students actually was doing the DJ for their assembly. He partnered with his uncles who are an adult, so we was able to get them for half the cost of it would have been for someone else. And it's okay to negotiate prices with people, you know, let them know, like, you know, it's a kids party or this party, or you're going to be here for this amount of hours, or we'll provide XYZ. So always, you know, talk the price down if possible. So we talked about the balloon situation. That was the number one that just threw me off the loop because I had planned it. Then we also talked about the photographer as far as the photo shoot, and then the DJ. So in those three instances, we had backup plans. So always have backup plans. Always try to reach out to the vendors or different people that's providing services for your party a month ahead of time. So if you do have any unforeseen problems, that you have enough time to correct them. Okay, so now we're going to talk about um, leading up to the special event 1 to 2 months ahead of time. The things that you want to do is to pick out your food menu and get a caterer, or if you are cooking it yourself, still plan out your food menu, order your party decorations, which I was doing throughout the beginning of the year until the end, until the date of the party. You want to send out the official birthday invitation. Since it is the age of everything is digitalized and no one really used the mailing system, what I did was I went through Etsy and I had someone create a invitation and I sent it out via Facebook, email, on Instagram, and Twitter, and Snapchat. So yeah, I could have did it myself. It was only $5, so it wasn't a big deal. But looking back on it now, when I created the other picture frame, little personalized picture frames with the Sweet 16, I could have created it myself. And as far as the photo is concerned, you know, I went to Walgreens. I think that's like 20 cents for 4x6. And then I will give you the prices. Another thing that we did as far as the invitations is we created a Evite page, so that way the kids could purchase tickets even though it was free. So once they purchase a ticket, you know, their name is on the list. So that way we had a head count, we had people names. So just random kids will be showing up to the party, not invited. And we had a number of heads to count because the venue only held 120 people. So using Evite for people to RSVP is the best thing, because that way, you know, you can get a sense of head count. I know everybody won't do it, but if you keep stressing it over that month that you must, your name must be on the list for entry, then people will have to do it or they will not get into your event or party. 2 weeks prior, you want to order your cake, do some taste testing, get the candy for your sweet treats, order your desserts for your sweet treats. I went with one of my childhood friends. We've been knowing each other ever since the 5th grade. She makes the cupcakes, she makes other things. So in order to cut the cost, I made some of the sweet strawberries, Rice Krispie treats, Oreos. I think that's it. Oh, and cake pops. And I will be showing you guys, you know, real quick how to do it if you want, you know, complete recipes. There's recipes here on YouTube and also on Pinterest that you can check out.
Okay, to save on cost, I created some cake pops, these Rice Krispies, these golden sprayed Oreos, and the sparkle strawberries. And this is some of the supplies that I use, you guys. I did record making these desserts, but a lot of my footage got deleted. It's a long story and I will tell you guys about it in another video. But all of these products can either be purchased at Walmart, Target, Joann's Fabric, or Michael's. And simply, I'm going to put all the recipes down in the links below where you can make the cake pops, the Rice Krispie treats, and the Oreos and the strawberries. So this is just a little bit of showcase of the products that I did use to create the desserts. I got sprinkles, different color sprinkles, some food coloring. The little small bottle is a glitter, and the brush I use to apply the glitter onto the strawberries. Of course, for the cake pops, you need popsicle sticks, and also for the Rice Krispie treats as well. And then I use just simple black cupcake holders to hold the strawberries in, and you can also put those on sticks as well. But just to give the sweet treats different size dimensions, height dimensions on the table, that's why I didn't want to put everything on a stick. So yeah, it was really simple and easy. And don't forget to click down the description box for the recipes for these desserts.
A week prior or a couple of weeks prior, you want to provide your DJ with a playlist, especially if there's kids around. You know, you want to get the clean versions and let them know what type of music you want to be played at your party or venue, or if you are having a live band, same thing applies. And then a week prior, you want to follow with all the RSVPs, make sure that they're coming, get a final head count. And this could happen all the way up to the day into the event. But like I said, you already stressed that their name is not on the event, and if they don't personally call you and let you know that you can physically handwrite it on the list, then that will be their problem and not yours, because that'll be one less thing that you can have to worry about as far as head count. Now, the day before the party, you want to, you know, prep everything, your food, your party bags, your decorations, put all those things in the boxes and be able to be organized and be able to move out the door into the venue to decorate. You also want to, you know, ask your venue how early you can come in order to decorate and set up and those things, what time the DJ should be there, what time the caterer should be there, and what time you want to get if you know, doing wardrobe changes throughout the event. You want to get those ready as well, you know, press those out, put all your accessories together that you're going to be wearing with it, the shoes for each outfit, you know, makeup. If you are having your makeup done by someone, then you want to meet with them a week before to talk or discuss about what type of makeup look you want to achieve, products that you may have to provide, or if they provide as well. So that's it, you guys. I hope this information that I provided with you was very helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below in the comment section. Please don't forget to check the description box for more information about the things that I mentioned in this video, as far as the YouTube person that I got the decoration ideas, recipes, yeah, any other information that I mentioned will all be down in the description box. So I will see you guys in the next one. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like this video, share, and comment below. And I will see you guys in the next one. The last video will be the day of the party. So I will see you guys then.